And we are back. So literally, I have never ever had that happen before where we are doing a live. We were like 45 minutes in or something, and there was a power surge in this studio, knocked out the internet, knocked out everything. And for a moment, like it came back on right away, but it knocked everything out. So I didn't know. I was still here talking, but basically to myself, or maybe somebody could hear me. Those of you that are psychic, I'm sure you could. But anyway, it knocked out everything. And so we are back. We are back. Welcome back. Kevin, thank you so much. But there's a lot of energy here today. A lot of energy here today. And yeah, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. I finally catch you live, but you had a power surge. Yes. I mean, it's, and the other one just ended. So it went on for another 20 minutes of blackness because there was no video going to the feed anymore. And the only way we could fix that was to create a new feed. So thank you guys so much for sticking around and welcome to this new live here. If you're lucky enough to be here, why does the universe continuously keep sending me lottery jackpot wins? Energy God. Is that where this power surge came from? Energy God. Thank you. We are back. That is right. Yo, we hear you, Timothy. Great. Squalagal, thank you so much. So envisioning myself on your show, Shan the Aquarius, 26 million on Tuesday. That's for me. Next Euro Millions is for me. Patricia, I wish you good luck with the Euro Millions. Neon the Phoenix is back. My bad for bringing that kind of crazy energy into the chat. I'll do my best to make sure that never happens again. Mastering the model. There is some so there we have it. That is the cause of this power surge. There's some crazy energy happening here today. That is for sure. And hi, Tim. Phil, I'm going to win and be back on your show. Thomas F. Blessings to you and yours. And I'm sure I'll win the Euro jackpot. I can feel it. Mirko. And same thing is happening at my house. Becca. Wow. So maybe this energy, yeah, so it's not just here in the studio. I mean, maybe it's happening to different people that are watching this, because we are potent creators, says Ravati Moon 888. Let's win. Well, talking about winning, I know many of you are playing the Euro Millions, but speaking of winning, I mean, 700 million, which is quickly getting close to $1 billion, by the way, 700 million tomorrow night, Saturday, annuitized jackpot for the Powerball in the United States. I mean, how awesome would that be? How awesome would that be? What will you guys do if you, besides come onto the show, if you win that? Here's a $9.99 super from Adam the Car Guy. Very generous, very symbolic, because I won the lottery in 1999. Thank you so much. That's so thoughtful of you. Adam the Car Guy. Hi, Tim. Get ready to interview me. Had probably my 10th dream of me winning a couple of nights ago. The 10th dream of you winning. Oh my gosh. That is definitely in your subconscious mind. It sounds like, if you've had 10 dreams about winning the lottery. So Adam the Car Guy, thank you very much for commenting about that, of course, because we love hearing stories like that. And that it's interesting that it does happen to so many people, that they dream about it before it happens, because that happened to me and it happens to a lot of people. Not everyone, but it does happen to several people I've met, and it's very fascinating. So I wish you could play responsibly, of course, but I do wish you good luck, and thank you so much for your support. It really, truly means a lot. So thank you, Adam the Car Guy. I bought my tickets for today and tomorrow's drawing. April Keller. April, I love it. I wish you good luck. Next lottery winner here. Get ready for my interview. We're all destined for greatness. That's right. I mean, we all should get behind that. We are all destined for greatness. And you know what? You don't need to win the lottery either to achieve greatness, but you can. It is possible. Play responsibly. But, you know, there's so many ways to achieve. I think what most people are actually seeking, you know, is happiness. And you know, almost everyone that has ever been happy has not won the lottery, but you can win the lottery. So that's possible too, and play responsibly. But it's a whole nother topic though. Does money buy happiness? What do you guys think about that? Because I ask winners that very question, and different winners have given me different answers and different opinions. So, it can certainly alleviate debt and the stresses involved with that sort of thing, make more time, more quality of life. I mean, those things are all real positive. But on the other hand, it doesn't fix all of the problems in the world. And there are plenty of people out there that are wealthy that are unhappy. But it can be incredibly, incredibly positive, and it is for most people that I've met and interviewed. And I'm sure it will be for you, Jamari Futch. I might be mispronouncing that, but yeah. And I wish you good luck. Absolutely. It can be it can be awesome. It can be amazing. And it is possible. Play responsibly, never spend more than you can afford to lose, but it is possible. So anything's possible. Wouldn't it be fun if we could create a lottery pool? If we manifest together, we would be amazing. We can do the pool of lottery goes over 500 million. Kelly Lieberman, thank you for the suggestion. And that's something that, definitely interests me. I would love to do something like that. I know we cannot do that here on YouTube because that's against their policies. So that's not something we'll be doing here. But I certainly understand the interest in that sort of thing. And it is interesting when people win from pools, because that does happen sometimes. 50 million this Thursday in Australia would suit me just fine. And that's tax-free, Squalagal, which I'm sure you know. I wish you good luck. And speaking of Powerball, there is a Powerball in Australia, which might be what you are playing. I'm not sure. It doesn't. Where did that go? I had just missed this question here. It doesn't bring happiness, but true happiness comes from within. April Keller. And I happen to agree with you, April, that true happiness does come from within. Because one thing I found about lottery winners, I found it with myself and with most people, a lot of people I've met and interviewed anyway, is that it tends to magnify who you already are on the inside rather than change you. So take that for what it's worth, but I do believe that it magnifies, has the tendency, maybe not everyone, but most people, it magnifies their personality. And happiness comes from within. You have to love yourself first. And yes, self-love, self-respect is very, very important. I mean, even if lottery aside, it's very important. Love who you are. Yes. Had my third lottery winning dream the other night, but everyone in my immediate family has had their winning lottery experiences in their night dreams. Jackie Coate. Jackie, thank you for your comment. Yeah, 3 lottery dreams. Wow. So thank you for sharing that. And have you guys ever dreamt about it? Have you dreamt about winning the lottery? Because we want to pull those up. We are all about those dreams on this podcast because it does happen. I'm already happy with my life, with the money I'm going to create generational wealth and peace for my family. Turtle music. I love that plan. Generational wealth and peace for your family. God bless you and thank you for your comments. What about Mega Millions 234 lucky number? So let's just pull that up since you asked about that. And we're not going to be on here too much longer today because we've already been on here for like 45 minutes, but I didn't want to cut it off with coming back here and without closing it out properly. But let's take a look at this Mega Millions since you were asking about it. So this is another very popular game in the USA. Many people play all kinds of games that are watching this, including Euro Millions and Lotto Max in Canada. But the Mega Millions for tonight, this is tonight, 234 million with a 105.1 cash option lump sum that's half right away before taxes. So that is happening tonight. Is anybody in here playing this game? Because it looks like you might be, and I wish you good luck. True happiness comes from within. I agree. I'm already a happy person, but a new C8 Corvette would put a huge happy smile on my face. Austin Adam, that would be awesome. Kappa Scratcher. Hi, Tim. How are you? I won 1,250 yesterday on 2 scratch tickets. I had a strong gut feeling about which tickets to buy, and I trusted my gut. I'm ready to win a top prize. Wow. So you followed your intuition, and you're saying, if I'm reading this correctly, that you felt drawn to, or you felt that that would win, and then it did. And that's exactly the type of story that we love hearing on this podcast. Have you guys ever experienced this? I mean, even if it's not the lottery, it could be with anything, where you're thinking about something and then it happens, or this person just pops up into your life, or you get a text, or you get an email, or something where you're like, that was a coincidence. Was it really a coincidence? That's a lot of what we explore on this channel, and it's very interesting. So Kappa Scratcher, thanks for sharing your experience here today. Appreciate that, and congratulations on your wins. The lottery dream I had was of me being in front of a wall of the number balls falling in front of me. I knew I'd win. And Gerald, wow, that seems really, really vivid. Really vivid. Thank you for broadcasting our dreams. We will win. Neon the Phoenix, thank you for your support, Neon the Phoenix. She's a huge supporter of this channel. And I'll tell you, after they hit LOL, okay, I think I missed the first part of that. Oh, what are these numbers was the question. So Bill asked, what are these numbers? And you said you'll say after. So yeah, that's kind of wise to hold off on the numbers, especially in a chat room like this that gets so many people in it, because there could be all kinds of people. Did you guys hear about the time that 110 people won in a single night from a fortune cookie that went out across the United States? This fortune cookie with the numbers, and apparently some of you play fortune cookie numbers, because 110 people won on a single night, and lottery officials did not know what was happening. They thought there might be something nefarious happening, but indeed, in fact, it was a fortune cookie. So I could see that happening in a chat room just like this. It doesn't mean not to give out numbers, but it's a compliment to whoever didn't want to do that today. I don't buy advance, but also it'd be awesome. It'd be a huge story. I don't buy advanced play with Mega Millions because you can get stuck with the 2-time multiplier. All right. Thanks for your comment, Susie Aspen. Great to see you today. I love how positive the comment section is. I hope someone here in this live stream is becoming a lotto millionaire in the next 3 weeks. Austin Adam. Hey, it's completely possible. I meet and hear from people all the time that win major prizes, most of which come onto this podcast, but even people that, I've met plenty of people that have won the lottery that have not come onto this podcast, but most people have, thankfully, because we can keep you anonymous if that's something that you don't want to be out there in the public. But a lot of people are also okay being in the public too. I think there's a lot of factors, like how much you win and where you live and those types of things. But Austin, we have to love how positive it is here. So thank you very much, Austin. Has there ever been a Mega Millions and Powerball winner? Ed, not with the jackpot. I'm sure there's plenty of people that have won both games, like various prizes, but not with the jackpot yet. But yet is the key word for that. Connie Alfred, I played fortune cookies a few times. Connie, so there we go. Connie, thanks for your comment. My son dreamt I had won a massive lotto jackpot. Sophia the First, thank you for being a member. And that is interesting that your son did. I mean, sometimes I see these stories in media where sometimes people have won, and I've interviewed people actually in the same circumstance where they've won major prizes. One person won, like, I don't know how many hundreds of millions. I think it was 100 and something, but regardless of the amount, that person was encouraged to buy a ticket from someone else telling them and someone else dreaming about it. Like, that sort of thing is interesting. What do you guys think about that? One of my numbers from the fortune cookie, the fortune said lotto or not. That is the question. Lotto or not, that is the question. Well, that is the question. What do you guys think? Lotto or not? You can comment in this live chat. I heard you're a fan of horror movies like me. Have you already seen Weapons? So Good. Alex, thank you for your question. Yes, I do love horror movies, and I have not seen Weapons, but I definitely want to see that. The trailer looks amazing, and I'm surprised I haven't seen it because it is out now. But thanks for your question. God has provided me. Money can't buy a ticket to heaven. Money can't buy a ticket to heaven. Brenda Moody. God has provided for me. Okay, Brenda, thank you for your question. Or that's not a question, that's a statement. Thank you for your opinion, I should say. And God bless you. Thank you for being here today. Cows, I might be mispronouncing that. When I win, I'm going to help build my church, buy a Tesla, buy homes for my family, create an animation studio, and travel the world with my wife and kids. Well, that is a wonder. I love that plan. Thanks for commenting. I look forward to hoping you I think you mean helping. I think you mean joining this podcast as a lottery jackpot winner, Mia Bellox Ox. I look forward to that as well. Thank you so much. So, and I wish you good luck. So, I do have to get going, guys, but I just want to say, first of all, thank you all for being here because the first live stream was, I mean, the energy was crazy. It was awesome. And then we literally had a power surge that cut out the energy of this studio. It cut out, the internet went down, the stream went down, and everyone was like, what happened? It was just blackness sitting there in silence. And luckily, still a lot of people were still in the chat room, which is awesome because I love this community and I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here and for your support. There's so many interviews coming soon and videos that I'm excited to share with you. There'll be a members only live next week. As a member, if you are a member, you will be notified when that is going to take place. So we'll get to do a lot of behind the scenes content and also take all of your questions, which we can't do in the public lives. But thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your support. If you're playing the lottery, always play responsibly, never spend more than you can afford, and have fun and dream big. Dream big. Whether you're playing the lottery or not, dream big. Because if you believe, like I believe, whether you call it God, the universe, the quantum field, whatever you want to call it, you know, anything and everything is possible. There are no limits to that. And anything and everything is possible. Destiny favors the dreamers. So thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll see you soon.